He's Nick, I'm Matt, and we're insufficient.
I'm Nick.
I don't know what you are. You're from the Matrix, dude.
I don't understand why my room looks like this right now,
Neo.
but I'm going with it. I'm leaning heavy. Call me Sheryl Sandberg because I'm
like
leaning in.
You're like warped out Neo.
Yeah, dude, it's great. How you doing today?
I'm good, man. Voting day.
I was wondering if one of us was going to bring that up.
I think it's... Listen, we don't talk... Okay, two things that Nick and I agreed that we would never do here. We'd never talk about politics, and we're not going to talk about religions, and we're not going to talk about politics or religion.
Or like wives and kids of band members.
Yeah, that type of stuff. Like, that's just off limits. But it was voting day today. Yeah.
We don't talk about that. It's disgusting.
Listen, please go out, vote.
Oh, okay.
It is your duty to go. Please,
Matt,
please watch more bestiality.
I mean, at this point, unless you're watching us on YouTube, yesterday was the day to vote, which is a great segue. If you need insufficient now,
yeah,
our episodes are up a day early on YouTube.
What's going on with your neck? What's on your neck?
It's
it looks like you're strangling yourself.
I am. It's great. Who's that dude from In Excess?
Oh yeah, he did, wasn't it? It was erotic asphyxiation. He died of.
That's sad. I liked that band.
Did you?
Well, when I was in middle school.
You're gonna have to get yourself a boom mic.
Boom.
Boom, bitch.
I don't think so. I think this is a lot more my personality.
Okay.
Like lean, how you doing?
Lean into it. Random adjectives, right? Today we're doing?
Maybe.
It's been a while.
Okay, what else are we doing then?
Oh man, we are going to be reviewing Live Volume 7. This is a favorite for me. This is 8/14/93 World Music Theater, Tinley Park, Illinois. I love... This is one of the best split open and melts I have ever heard.
Ooh, okay.
And actually, my daughter loves it. But the whole show is fire. 93 is a great year for them, man.
93, they like perfected that prog rock sound that they pretend
Definitely.
they still have.
They pretend they still have.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
Yeah.
Trey, get out of here with that. You were, and then you owned it, and then you created something brand new, and it's really great.
It's interesting. I think that 93 was like a time where they knew that they were on fire, and they did so many segues and teases during this year, but they still had the goofy Phish going on then.
Yes.
Right?
I think it's a high level of boredom.
No, I think it was a high level of ingenuity and artwork going on here.
I think that they were so good that they're like, we could play this song and then we could play our other song backwards while we're playing this song forwards.
By the way, going back to our episode, I think a couple episodes ago, punch me in the eye. Horrible.
Did you listen to it?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
It sucks.
I'm into
I
it.
can see why they didn't play it again. 87.
Oh, Wilson.
80s. It's not even done like this. It's bad.
How do they sing it?
It starts off like a crooner song. It's like, everybody sing with me now. And it's not good.
Okay.
I love that you have this it's like ball in your hand.
Ball in hand. Ball in hand. I don't know what's going
Ridiculous.
on here. The random word generator has advertisements on it now, and I can't close them all. Every time I do, it opens up a new one. Okay.
It's like when you look at porn back in the day.
Are you ready to play the segment previously known as Matt Shits on Trey?
Yes. Get out of that nose.
There's an advertisement playing in my ear from the website. Nobody can hear it but me. Anyway, the first word is slave. Ooh. That's a tough one.
Trey.
Is it because he wrote slave to the traffic light?
No, it is not.
Okay.
It's because he's a slave to his guitar, man. He's a slave to the music. He's a slave to the Phish band.
I was thinking Mike.
What's he a slave to? His wife?
No, I feel like
She bitches him. She pushes him
no.
around.
What did we just say we don't talk about?
No, I'm not bad mouthing her.
Oh, no, it's fine. I just feel like Mike's a slave to it, whatever that is. You know what I mean? Whether it's like playing the bass, having a funky hairstyle, something.
I feel like
That's my vibe. I'm
okay.
going with Mike.
Okay. Trey for this one.
Here we go. Forward.
Page.
How come?
Because I feel like he's really pushed himself forward in the band.
Mm-hmm.
As maybe the MVP. I mean, he was definitely the MVP in 17.
17, 18, 19.
19. Yeah. I mean,
they played a show in 2020, so 2020, 2021.
I mean, he's just come out as like he's pushed himself forward. That's how I've seen Page progress in this group.
The only time I don't feel like he was the MVP was set one on Friday of the MVP run, and that was Mike.
That's still getting, the best hits, by the way. Out of the 3 shows. Yeah, it's still competing a lot with Sunday, but I don't know. I don't think it went.
Sunday was good, but
Sunday was good.
Friday was amazing. Okay, I'm going to go with Trey because he's always moving forward. He doesn't stop. He's not taking time off. He's like next, forward, new song, new album. They're kind of working on this like new jam, which I was hoping they would have done in Albany, and they didn't. And I don't know how to describe it, but Trey isn't playing music. Does that seem right?
What do you mean he's not playing music?
It's not like he turns his guitar into like a sound effect.
A sound machine.
I call it like cubey is kind of what I'm describing it as, where it's like falling cubes. I don't know. Maybe it's because
Trey's really delved into the cubism.
Yes, it's cubism of music. That's exactly right. Next.
Mathematical
music. This is embryo.
That's the song? I thought you were just
no, that's the next word.
What I was saying.
No,
I was like, dude,
embryo is the next word. I don't know how that's
Fishman.
An adjective. Yeah, Fishman.
Fishman's the embryo.
Do we need to describe that?
No.
Is it because he looks kind of like he's still in utero?
Yep. Like, yeah.
I want to skip this word because I've only got one person left, but I can't, and I'm going to be sad. The last word is failure.
Oh.
Page.
Oh, for me, it's Mike.
It's sad for either of them. Dude, that's
a tough one. I'm not going to say that. Anyway.
Okay, let's boom. Next, disability. Dude, the random word generator is depressed. What the fuck? Quiet. Okay, Mike is quiet.
Mike,
and so is Paige.
Paige.
So, yeah.
All right.
You guys are quiet.
We'll take it.
Jesus.
Disability.
Dude, rough.
I mean, Paige kind of does look disabled.
Oh my god. Where are you pulling that from?
Beautifully disabled. It's so funny. Like you get excited, and then you notice yourself in the camera. You're like, "Ooh, I look good."
No, I'm like, "Oh, you look black, dude. Go for the blue steel."
Honestly, you look like if Neo went on a bender for like 3 months.
That's what I was going for. Every day is Halloween Neo. Over here.
Yeah. That's for sure.
So, what is your costume? I'm a Bender Neo.
Yeah, dude. People would be like, "Dude, that's spot on."
I've been on one for like 90 days, which is funny.
Taking too many of those red pills.
Seriously,
taking too many of those red pills. Take it easy. Are you still sipping on a coffee?
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be a long day.
And you just woke up from a nap.
I know, that was the best part.
How long did you sleep for?
It was about 45 minutes, I'm guessing. Because I missed your call 35 minutes before I woke up.
Did you?
Yeah, it was
Did
one
you
of those.
get up? Yeah. Did you get up like quickly? And
Yes, the spring forward
yeah,
happened on the fall back.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good, man.
Wait.
Yes. Stop looking at me with like sexy eyes under there. Like it's weird me.
I'm like, I know you want to do
weirded
this
me.
podcast, bro.
And not only that, but it's green in the background. I can't tell you how much you look like you're from the Matrix. With your ball that looks like a
Dude, if you want me to really weird you out,
no.
there's a light on the front of the ball. This is great radio.
It's the best.
All right.
The best. Let's get into
Should we
it.
dive into this? Okay.
Let's do it. Okay. 8/14/93, World Music Theater, Tinley Park, Illinois. Jesus, about a 45-minute sound McGroup jam.
McGraw?
Funky bit. Yeah, interesting. See, that's what they used to do back in the day. They don't do that shit anymore.
Do we know that's true?
I mean, if you look at any of their sound checks recently, it's always like the same stuff, and they don't really go. I don't
remember
know.
we could hear. I don't remember with the venue, but we could hear sound check like in the lot.
I heard it. I heard it at Great Woods.
Yeah, and they did like a quarter time Poor Heart, which was pretty amazing.
So really slow.
Really slow.
You don't need my Poor Heart again.
Even slower than that. It was fucking wild, and they pulled it off.
That's crazy. We're gonna start set 1, 93.
Yes.
We're gonna start set 1 out with Chalk Dust.
Let's go.
You know, when 93 Chalk Dust is just
as the
blazing.
opener. That's the ante. They're like, hey, we're gonna open with Chalk Dust, and we're gonna only go up from here.
But that's how they used to do it back in the day.
Yeah, and they did it
really well. Into
Gula
Papyrus.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Yeah.
Gula P.
Lua.
I love that like little diddly between Paige and Trey on the ascend, if you will.
Yeah. I like the dance. The
Coming
song's
up
great.
next.
Coming up next,
the song they played every night in Albany.
Yep, Divided Sky. What did you think about Divided Skies in 93? Because they could go weird.
I felt like the standard deviation on a Divided Sky was like this far. And that's not what I'm looking for. But it's always fun to hear. And
I felt like 94 Divided Skies were where it's at.
Okay. Crispy clean.
The Horse.
Love it.
Trey on acoustic for this one.
I had a dream that Play was a Jedi Master.
That Play was?
The Trey was.
A Jedi Master.
Yeah, it was cool.
I had a dream the other night that I had to like stop some sort of a vampire succubus from coming after me.
What?
I had my fingers in her mouth like this. And she was trying to get after me.
Actually?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. It's Ice.
Ooh.
Silent into Morning into It's Ice, dude.
Yeah. Once again, the back and forth musically between Trey and Paige is just too much. And, by the way, I think in the 93 show, for some reason, Fishman sang the song on New Year's Eve.
Sang what song?
It's Ice. And Paige
Fishman did?
I feel like that's what happened.
Interesting.
Yeah, hot take.
Maybe it did. I'd have to listen. Sparkle, which you're always looking for.
I'm chasing a sparkle.
Chasing a sparkle.
I'm chasing fish heads, chasing sparkle.
Okay, and then this Split Open and Melt.
Oh.
So good.
Nothing better than a 93, 94 Split Open and Melt. Dude, the ruckus was brought.
Yeah, the ruckus was
just
brought.
And then over time, that song has evolved, but still held on to that original ruckus layer. And so now, I don't know who's keeping time, but if you try to bop along with Fishman,
It's
you
Fishman.
miss. No,
It's Fishman though.
no, because he's like adding measures and then subtracting measures and then adding them again, and it's like this tornado of sound, and it works, but it doesn't like you. I can't identify it, and it's
Yeah.
not. It.
It's where you're trying to find the one. It's
I'm trying
hard.
to find the one.
Yeah, I know. It's tough. Esther.
Neo, you're the one.
Take some more red pills, Bender
Oh.
Neo.
I know Kung Fu. Set two.
No, Esther. Into Poor Heart.
Is this the Esther that Trey didn't want to play and Paige wouldn't let it go?
I think so.
Isn't that the best? And I don't know why Paige does that to Trey every now and again, but he's like, and then Trey's like, nah. And then yes.
Trey did, I forgot to mention, Trey did tease Chalk Dust in Lagrange.
Did you say Lagrange and I just missed it?
No, it wasn't. Weird. Its Ice contained a dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy Teas. That's awesome.
Yeah, obviously.
That's awesome. So, yeah. Esther, Poor Heart.
Let's go. Wasn't as good as the last Poor Heart they played.
Cavern.
Love it.
Ending the set with Cavern.
Yeah. That's a set one closer. Trey's going backstage. He's slamming a beer. He's like, fuck you guys. He doesn't even want to be there. He's kicked so much ass.
He's slamming a beer. He's fucking a pumpkin.
He's over
it. Back on stage.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not even sure we need to play a set two.
Yeah.
And I'm certainly not giving those jackasses an encore. How many times has he said that? He goes off stage and he looks Fishman dead ass and he's like, dude, we're not playing an encore.
Yeah, I think they're going to do that at some point.
I hope they do.
Where they just don't do an encore.
I hope you're there.
You're such an asshole.
No, because that means I'm there.
Yeah, that's true.
And I hope I'm there.
Would you be like, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
And I would laugh at every single person in the audience that was angry.
Yeah, we'd leave and be like, see ya. Everybody would be still hanging around.
Well, first of all, when the house lights come on, you and I are like, we're out.
Yeah, we're out. Everybody's still sitting
Everybody's
there like,
waiting. Yeah.
Okay, set 2 opener. 2001. Ooh. Included a Mona Lisa tease from Mike.
What is a Mona Lisa tease? The Slick Rick song?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
In to Run Like an Antelope.
So good.
That included a Dixie tease. And Rai Rai Rocco lyrics were sung over the Have Mercy melody before the band kicked back into Antelope ending.
Oh, before you keep going. Last night, my daughter, she has seen so many Phish shows because,
of you.
Because of me. And like every major holiday, we get this, Saw It Again package whenever it comes out. And so she's kind of addicted to it, even though she's 4. And so last week when we saw the last 2 shows from MVP, she usually goes to sleep before set 2, but she loves set 1. And so anyway, last night she's like, Dad, can you put the concert on, please? And she wouldn't let it go. So I opened up YouTube, I turned it on, and and it was from this summer. It was Mike's into Wikipog. And the Mike's was like spot on, just nailed it. The With was not the way that I remembered With being, if that makes sense. And then the Wikipog was thumbs down.
Wikipog has been.
Yeah.
And you know why?
Mike.
Because it's so fucking slow.
No, Mike, it wasn't slow. Mike just didn't want to solo. It's like, no, Mike, this is your time to shine, bro.
It's sort of boring. It's boring for him.
I want to grab him by the shoulders and just shake him like a baby. And be like, solo.
Yeah.
Dude, you think Victor Wooten is just going to chill in the back while Bela's getting his own? No.
Why are you always just quoting Victor Wooten? Why can't it be like Jaco Pastorio?
I like Bela Fleck. I think they're fun.
I love Bela Fleck.
Okay.
I've seen them 3 times.
Did they... I saw them once at Stop and Shop.
All right, Neo. Fucking drugged out Neo.
What's going on?
Okay. We did run like an antelope into.
Wait, did you say George Porter? Okay.
Run like an antelope into Sparks.
What the fuck is Sparks?
Yeah. Interesting. Let's see here. The Who.
Oh yeah, nice.
Instrumental.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Fuck him. Pete Townsend's a bitch.
Wow.
Into Walk
That's
Away.
too mean.
Into Walk Away.
So you know it's a good show because now Paige has sung a song. Keep going.
Yeah, but Pete Townsend is such a jerk. He's such a jerk. He's always been a jerk.
And he's very full of himself.
Very full of himself. Yeah, Walk Away into Run Like an Antelope.
I didn't see that on my...
Into Have Mercy.
Ooh.
Into Run Like an Antelope.
Oh.
Yeah. So that whole thing.
What about the Tinkley Park Jam?
The Tinley Park Jam?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't see that in here.
I have it as track 5.
Okay, yeah. So that would be during sound check. 45 minutes. Long jam. 45 minutes.
This was 2 minutes, 40 seconds. 4 minutes, 2 seconds. 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 21 seconds. The old man knows
very well.
What song is next?
Yeah. Okay, so after we get out of that amazing Run Like an Antelope segue tease thing, we go into Mound.
Do you think that Tweezer... This is kind of a
should be shelved?
Question. No. Tweezer should never be shelved. As a matter of fact, it should be played every third concert. But...
Jesus Christ.
Do you think that there's been more ruckus brought by Tweezer or Antelope?
Different type of ruckus.
Yes.
2 separate types of ruckus.
Answer the question, Matt.
Well, I can't because the ruckus that's being brought in Antelope is the buildup, right? It's the crescendo that
no.
The
ruckus
Rocco.
In terms of like in Tweezer, it's usually, as you would say, a launch pad into like 2 or 3 songs, cuts back into Tweezer. But when they do that with Antelope, it's usually even crazier than you could even imagine.
So the ruckus, I think the ruckus is higher during a Run Like an Antelope. Tweezer's such a chill, slow song.
I agree.
Antelope gets moving. So after Mound, they do Squirming Coil. That's not even in the end of the show.
Which is odd because at that time, Paige was chilling.
He was also facing away from the audience.
Well, he was facing the
This
band.
was his first year that Paige actually got a grand piano.
Yeah.
The years before was like an electric piano.
Yamaha.
I kind of like
2E.
It was kind of exciting. It was kind of It was kind of exciting. That's how it's. You're an idiot.
Yes. Oh my God. Dude, this is a new game. So, dude, this is perfect. We've been looking for new games. So we go 3, 2, 1, and then we move our face away from the microphone and we see if we have the same expression on. We're not going to do it today. 3, 2, 1. It's close.
It was pretty.
I liked it.
All right, I like that game. Daniel saw the stone.
What was it?
I don't. Maybe it was one of his kidney stones. You Enjoy Myself.
Oh my God, this thing's still going?
Into Purple Rain.
Wow.
Into Hold Your Head Up.
Yep.
Ending with Golgi.
So, do we have to say Hold Your Head Up, or can we say A Fishman Purple Rain?
Fishman Purple Rain.
And then that way you know the bum 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 bum.
Dun, 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 dun. And then Encore. One of my favorites, which I wish they would play. This would be a bust out. LaGrange.
Okay.
Bust out.
Was it only... Okay. And then there was some filler on the disc.
Apparently, there was a jam. There was the Tinley Park Jam, which is not actually recorded on here.
What I see as filler was recorded at the Club Eastbrook in Grand Rapids, Michigan on August 11th, 1993. Mike's into The Great Gig in the Sky, into Wikipog.
Ooh. And doesn't Fishman do the lady singing part to that?
He's got to.
To the Great Gig. Hey, David Gilmour played at Royal Albert Hall this past week.
Yes.
He's playing at MSG.
I would go to that.
I was trying to go to it. The tickets are unbelievably expensive.
Okay, here's what we do. Okay, we go back in time. We start a David Gilmour podcast. We build up a huge fan base. And then we get backstage passes.
There's not enough for David.
Not enough people listen to David Gilmour.
If you're gonna pick the two Pink Floyds, David Gilmour's or Roger Waters? Which one? Oh, that is so depressing. I'm glad to take David Gilmour's.
Dude, Shine On, You Crazy Diamond, The Wall, Money. I mean,
wait.
Wait.
You're gonna have all of that without David Gilmour?
Well, you didn't say No. I'm sorry. There's been
no. I'm talking about the two different Pink Floyds after they broke up. There was a Roger Waters Pink Floyd.
Got you.
And there was a David Gilmour's Pink Floyd that had basically the entire band.
That's a shitty-ass question.
It's not. There's a lot of people that go with Roger Waters.
I'm not sure I could decide. I picked Roger Waters because I assumed you meant the time period when he was the front man. And that had Dave Gilmour on guitar.
You basically mean just the original band.
Well, almost.
No, that was the original band.
Well, okay, minus one dude.
Who? Sid Barrett?
Yes.
That doesn't count.
Dude, I'm a Sid Barrett guy. Okay, I'm more of an originalist. Dude, fuck everybody in 1980-something when I bought the Nirvana Nevermind album, and I'm like, hey, this is pretty good. And they're like, yeah, but were you around during Bleach? I'm like, what? Fuck you. I was like 6.
Bleach? No, you weren't.
What was the first album?
You were like their age.
No, they're like way older. Okay.
Maybe like 5 years.
Okay, but the difference between 6 and 11 is huge. One dude's in middle school. The other guy is not in middle school. Yeah.
Kindergarten.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. We are insufficient.